1.16 Piglin bartering farms. As you can see, after much research, lots of people have said the same thing. If you just throw down some gold, they will literally just go nuts and toss you all that stuff. But I can go over and show you a variety of different implementations that can be done with it, and you do what's best for you in your personal world. First, here is a basic method. All we're going to do is create a box, put a piglin in it. You would just use a boat or a minecart. Just drop them in the tube, and then stand on top and drop them the gold. Because when you run any of these clocks that move the piston back and forth with the gold block, you're actually upsetting the piglins pretty bad. And if they're just free roaming, they're going to get mad and they might attack you. So you do want to set up some kind of safety protocol to stop them from being able to injure you. Because once you turn on the clock that makes them do the instant trade, that's when they'll get angry. So either way, this is a basic setup right here, where we're just going to have him sitting on a single glass pane, kind of like a village breeder. And then you toss him the gold from the top, and all his items will pop out the bottom. Alright, so we got him all set up now. We're just going to have to drop him down, and then after this we'll go over the different kind of clocks. The main thing that matters is that it's just a rapid fire clock to move the piston back and forth. Any clock will do, and you could even set up a hopper clock even, and we'll go over that as well. The main thing is setting up that clock. See, there's a basic one. As soon as you turn it on, he just trades out everything. Or you could set something up like this, where you have hopper minecarts underneath and it's collecting everything. Then it would be hooked to like a furnace array setup, depositing it in all those different chests. Alright, here's a couple clocks. Make 3 blocks, then come up 1, put a dust on top, then put a repeater, not comparator, repeater. Then a piston, put a torch on the back of it, put a lever. Block of gold. That's it. This is an easy one. Comparator with some dust, wrap it around, put a power source, lever, block, whatever, and then hit negative. You're done. Now on to the AFK farm. You're going to come out 7 by 7 and make a pad of whatever block you like. Now on the left side of the farm, right there on the front, put a block, then put a comparator into it. We're making a hopper clock here, so if you already know how to do it, go ahead and make one. If not, just follow along. 2 hoppers into each other with a comparator coming out on both sides, going into a block. Sticky pistons facing inward. Both of the sticky pistons are directly next to the comparators. Make sure you have a solid block in the back, and then you put a dust right here and right here. And then on this, make a sticky piston facing up right here. Break the one underneath. Now place a redstone block on top, and then one right here. This is going to control everything, and that's the lever for it. This will give you a delay so that you can run the farm. It'll take a break from the farm, let all the items drain, and you can stack up a lot of gold and then come back in half an hour or an hour later and have it all converted over without having to toss stacks. So alright, now come out 3, make another 3, make another 3. Then place dust, comparator, dust, dust, dust. That's the clock right there that I showed earlier. Now put a repeater going forward. This is going to go to the bartering glitch gold block piston. That's going to go back and forth. So just put a sticky piston right there, then a gold block, come up 1, and this is where your chest goes. And break the one underneath it, but first put your chest up there, just like that. Alright, now place a block there. This is just to put the hopper against, so you have something to put it against. You're going to break it right away. And we're going to wrap this hopper line around to support up to 2 dispensers. So bring this over, and then attach your hoppers. 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then you can get rid of that. And this is also, again, just to place the hoppers and the dispenser. Back here at the base level, place a block, and then come up with your hoppers so we can get them facing down, and then that way we can put our dispenser underneath it. There you go, put your dispenser facing outward. And if you want to have 2 dispensers, put a block there, come down, and have one facing straight down. If you're only going to do 1 dispenser, I would recommend making it be the top one rather than the behind one, but you can have 2 with this farm. And let's move this chest over so it'll suck the gold out a little bit faster. Alright, now that's all the circuitry. Let's get the piglin in there, seal it up a little better, drop some mine carts, and you'll be good to go. If you want 2, you need to add another dust right there. That's for the second dispenser. That's important. Alright, now let's seal this up. Just place a couple more blocks, come down, and we're just going to seal this up. That's all we're doing, just to make it nice and tidy and look neat. You don't have to do it if you don't want. Now the chamber section, this is purely whatever you want to do. You can do an individual tube and put several piglins in it. You could put a single piglin in it. You can make a double tube and add 2 more dispensers if you wanted, and have 15 of them. It's really your personal preference. But for the sake of the tutorial, we're just going to do 1 single tube. So place down some rails, and we're going to use 5 minecart hoppers. Just push them in so they go right down the tube to wherever your collection is going to be. Then once you do that, seal it up and put your piglin in, and he is good to go. Now if you're on survival, all you're going to do is come up top and place your rails and then drop them in through the hole and then place your dispenser. Depending on how long you want AFK is going to be how many items you stick inside the hopper clock that's behind this wall. But test it out. It's going to matter on how many piglins you want to use, how long you want AFK, and how much gold you want to process. But as always, thanks for watching.